So in elective 3, we discuss the computational optimization. In that, in the first chapter, we cover the operational. So in the first chapter, we cover the operational research overview. In the operational research, we are solving the problems related to the business, industrial type of problems, okay, transportation type problem, okay. So in a operational research, we are having the different types of models. So by using these models, we can solve the problems, or we are by solving this type of problem, we are getting the optimal solution. So what are the different models present in a operational research? Like linear programming model, winning model, then transportation problem, inventory model, game theory model. So these are the different types of models present in a operational research. Okay, so in that first we discuss what is a linear programming problem. So the model which is used for optimum allocation of scarce or limited resources to competing the products or activities under such assumptions as the certainty, linearity, fixed technology and constant profit per unit is a linear programming. So linear programming is a powerful quantitative techniques or operational research technique designed to solve allocation problems. So next is a linear programming indicates the planning of decision variables which are directly proportional to achieve the optimal result, considering which within which the problem is to be solved. So LPP, that is a linear programming problem, which means finding the optimum solution or a minimum or a maximum represented by the function of variables or parameters called as the objective function. So this objective function is denoted by Z and having the subjected functions, that is set of linear equations or inequalities equations called as a constraints. Okay, so this type of problem we called as a linear programming model. So the operational research problem, as I said, the operational research are used in the business type problems, industrial type problems, and transportation problem. Okay, so if we are considering this type of problem, so we have two two objectives. Okay, for that particular problem, we are having the two objectives. So minimize the cost or maximize the profit. Okay, so in a business related, we require minimum cost and maximum profit. Okay, so this is our main objective, and all these objectives are subjected to the what are resources we are using. Okay, so this is called as our constraint. And what is a, so these are the different resources. Okay, and for that particular resource, how many how much requirements are present. Okay, so this is called as our constraint. So this is our one objective function, that is the first equation is our objective function. Then next is our constraint. So among these three constraint, the first two is called as a structural constraint, and then next last equation is called as a non negative constraint. All these values x and y are the some resources, or it may be some product values. Okay, all these x and y values are always greater than or equal to 0. So these values are not a negative. So this is called as a non-negative constraint. Clear. Also we discussed there is a two equations. So first equation is called as a equality constraint. That is, in that equality sign related to the left hand side also and right hand side also. So this is a equality equations. But in a second equation, we have a 2x plus 3y is less than equal to 14, or 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 14. So this type of representation is called as a inequality constraint. So this type of equations we can solve by using a operational research. Next part is a linear programming comes under the allocation problem. Okay, so is a problem which involves the allocation of given number of resources to the job, and the objective of this problem is to optimize the total effectiveness. So the that is to minimize the total cost or maximize the total return or maximize the profit. So generally, there are three types of allocation problem: linear programming problem, transportation problem, and assignment problem. So in a unit 1, we discuss linear programming, transportation, and assignment problems also. So first we discuss what is a linear programming problems. So for solving the linear programming problem, so these are the different components are used: decision variable, objective function, constraint, non-negative restrictions, divisibility. Okay, so these are the different components are used in a linear programming problem. Okay. Next, what are the different properties of linear programming problem? First, any linear programming problem must have the following property. So the first property is that the relationship between the variables and constraint must be linear. Then second, each problem or each model must have a objective function. Okay. Then the model must have the structural constraint, and the model must have a non-negativity constraint. So in this example, we have a objective function also, structural constraint also, and non-negativity constraint also for solving the linear type problems. Let us consider one example, product mix problem. So here a company manufactures two products, X and Y. So X and Y are the two products which require the following resources. So there are three types of resources are present: M1, M2, M3, and the available capacity is 50, 25, and 15. So for the machine M1, available capacity is a 50, M2 is a 25, and M3 is having the available capacity is a 50. 15 hours. So the product X require 1 hour of a machine M2 and 1 hour of a machine M3. Okay, not for the X product, M1 machine. And product Y requires 2 hours of machine M1, 2 hours for machine M2, and 2 hours for machine M3. Sorry, 1 hours for machine M3. So for that we have the profit contribution of product X and Y are 5 and 4 respectively. So our objective is a profit contribution. How much profit for that particular company. Here the objective is to maximize profit is Z equal to 5x for X product and Y product, 5x plus 4y. We are having the three resources M1, M2, M3. So for that resources, the X and Y values are 0x plus 2y is less than equal to 15, required 50 hours. For machine M2 required 1x plus 2y is less than equal to 25, and for machine M3 required 1x plus 1y is less than equal to 15. So this is called as a linear constraint, and there are two types of non-negative constraint, that is x and y is greater than equal to 0. All these x and y values are in the form of a positive value, not in a negative value. So this problem is called as a linear programming problem. LPP, the equations or inequalities are in the form of a linear, like A11 x1 plus A12 x2, or A11 x1 plus A12 x2, and so on, is equal to B1 or is greater than equal to B1. So in a LPP, equations are or inequalities are in the form of a linear, or you can also write this in a general. So next is a there is a one procedure for formulation of a LP problems, that is linear programming problem. So what are the steps required? The step one is to write down the decision variables of the problem. What are the decision variables are present for that particular problem? First we have to write down this. Then step two, to formulate the objective function to be optimized. So formulating this objective function, so which may be in the form of maximize or minimize. Okay, if we require the profit, then this is a maximize. If we require some cost, so that time we require the minimize as a linear function of a decision variables. Okay, then step 3, to formulate the other conditions of the problem such as resource limitation, market constraint, interrelation between variables, etc. as a linear equation in term of decision variables. Okay, we are converting this equation in the linear form. Then step 4, to add a non-negative constraint from the consideration so that the negative values of the decision variables do not have any valid physical interpretation. So the objective function, the set of constraints and the non-negative constraint together form a linear programming problem or a linear programming model. Okay, clear? Then the next part is a complete solution to an LPP problems comprises of a following steps. So there are two main steps are present for solving the linear models. Formulating problem to a proper mathematical form, and the second one is solving the problem graphically or algebraically. Okay. So अगर हमें problem solve करना है by using the LPP problem, first we require the mathematical form, formulating the problem in the mathematical form. That is, what is the for how to formulate the problem in a mathematical form by using the objective function, constraint, and non-negative constraint. Okay, so here, and then this formulation of problem or a mathematical form we can solve in a graphically or in a form of a algebraically.